Is that better? Okay. There of my videos. No. To post more. No. Oh my goodness. Instructor for today's class. Okay, that's weird. No. No. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Chelsea, and I will be your yoga teacher for today's class. If you haven't already noticed, this video is for beginners, or recommended for beginners. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. I do hope to bring you one free yoga flow per week, varying in all different levels and styles. So I look forward to flowing more with you guys. And if you haven't already, make sure you got your mat, and let's get started. All right, you guys, let's get started in a comfortable seated position. Go ahead and sit on a block or a blanket if you have any immediate tension happening. Go ahead and lift the top of the head towards the ceiling as tall as you can get with that spine. Shoulders are relaxed. And take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. We're going to get started nice and gentle with a side body stretch. So let's bring the right hand down. Inhale as you lift the left hand up and over. Breathing into a comfortable position. And we want to try not to round forward, bringing the gaze or chin down. We really want to open up that chest. Maybe lift the gaze towards the ceiling. Trying to keep both sit bones grounded. So if you come up a little bit on that hip, just bring the body back up a little bit. Create a nice solid foundation with that left hip and keep finding that edge. Your edge is that point right before discomfort or pain where you can continue that breath, still get those big inhales and exhales. All right, slowly coming back to center, all the way to the other side, left hand down, right hand up. Nice deep breath. Looking up. And slowly come back to center. Doing that one more time. Right hand down, left hand up. This time as we reach towards the right side, we're going to take a big deep breath in. And exhale, reaching forward. Inhale, reach to the right. And exhale forward. Again. Wonderful. Slowly coming back up to center. Evening it out. Left hand down, right hand high. Taking a big deep breath in. And exhale forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, last time, and exhale, reach. And coming back to center. Take a moment, take a breath. All right, awesome. And let's find our table pose. Coming onto the hands and knees, shoulders are over the wrists, hips are nice and stacked above the knees. Creating a nice solid foundation here through the palms, so we're going to keep pushing through the mat or through the floor. Keeping those shoulders strong. As you inhale, we're going to drop the belly, lift the gaze for our cat-cow. Tailbone is reaching for the ceiling. The chin is lifted proud. Exhale, round forward. Tuck the chin down into the chest. Draw that belly button inward. And again, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round through. Really tuck that tailbone down and under. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and sway the hips side to side. You can create circles with them. And this may or may not feel slightly uncomfortable. There was a literal spider on my yoga mat, and I almost just freaked out. There you go, guys. I'm scared of spiders. So creating these movements sometimes may feel uncomfortable, but sooner than later, they will start to feel really good and not so silly. All right. We're going to find our left leg long. Extending through, heel is reaching down towards the mat, and you're kind of pressing into the palms a little bit so that you can really feel that release through the calf. The hips are nice and in line with the shoulders. Take a nice deep breath. And gently over to the other side. Right leg long, hips are squared, and releasing through that calf. Awesome. Both knees come down, tucking both of the toes, leaning back to bring the hips towards the heels, and we're going to enjoy our first down dog. So lift the hips high. Go ahead and refer to the top right portion of the screen if you need any kind of modification. There are so many that you can do here to make this more comfortable for yourself. If you need to have the knees bent, generously bend the knees. Maybe your hands are on top of blocks. As long as that chest is falling open, tailbones reaching towards the ceiling, hands and feet are hip-width distance apart. Take that nice deep breath. Letting go of any tension that you feel, breathing into any tension that you may feel. At any time, you can come down onto the knees if this is just a bit too much today. One more breath. Wonderful. Slowly walk the hands back towards the feet. Again, bending those legs as generously as you need to. Head's going to relax down. Arms are going to interlace, or hands will come to opposite elbow. Whichever one is most suiting for you today. You can rock the top body side to side as it just hangs over. Maybe you stay still here. Allowing yourself to be free with your own practice, even if you're being guided such by me or anybody else. You must remember that this is your practice. This is not a requirement. We are here for a guide. So take what you want to and take what feels good, and you can always change what doesn't. All right. We're going to inhale to halfway lift. So we just lift our head up, lengthen through the neck, elbows hug in towards the body. Maybe the hands come to the thighs. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale, fold forward. Wonderful. Slowly come up to stand, rounding through the spine. Head comes up very last. Inhale, arms high. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. Woo! All right, I'm going to step our right leg out to stand in our wide-legged stance. Whoop, I'm falling backwards. Okay. Toes are going to come inward slightly to protect our hips and knees. We're going to reach our arms high, shoulders are relaxed, palms together, slowly folding forward. Now you might stop halfway at a block if this is where you're comfortable, or you will reach that forehead down as far as you can. If you're short like me, you might have to adjust the legs inward just a tad. And maybe you hold on to your ankles, maybe you thread the arms through. You can just also hang there and relax if that's what feels good today. Nice deep breath. And inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly round yourself up to stand. Inhale, arms high, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face. Our right toes are going to point out. Left toes point inward just a tad more. Legs are going to stay extended and the hips go back towards that way. Extend the arms. Take a big breath in. And exhale. We're going to lean, reaching that right hand down towards the floor, maybe your shin or a block. Left hand goes high. And you can keep the gaze at the floor or in front of you. Of course, you can bring it up towards that left thumb. Breathe. And using all of that core strength, we're going to come back up, tall spine, and just switch right on over to the other side. So right toes come in, left toes go out. Both legs are extended and hips go towards the back. We're going to lean, left hand goes down, right hand goes up. The gaze can go right up towards that right thumb or stay down towards the ground. Inhale, you got this. And exhale. Oh, coming back up to center, feeling it right there when you hold it, you know? Oh my goodness. Toes are going to come back in. We're going to take one more forward fold. Inhale the arms high. Palms together and exhale, come down. You're hinging from your hips here. You can hold onto those ankles like I said. Feel free to experiment here. You can always come back up into that halfway lift if your head is feeling a little bit funny. Not too long though. Inhale to halfway lift if not already. And then walk ourselves over towards that front of the mat again. Right foot steps back and meeting in your down dog. Hopefully you feel a little bit of a difference. Pedal out the feet, let the hips sway side to side. Awesome. Drop down to the knees. Bring the big toes together and sit back into your child's pose. Hips to heels. Arms are reaching forward, or they can reach down towards the heels. Forehead, chin, or cheek will rest to the mat. Now take this couple of moments to just be proud of yourself. Giving yourself that credit for showing up on your mat today. Starting somewhere, some way. We're all so different, and we must not allow our ego or our expectations to get in the way of just coming to our mat and taking those tiny steps each day to work towards progression and improvement, range of mobility, and all of those wonderful things. Peace of mind, all of it will just naturally fall together as we become more and more consistent in our practice. So good for you for being here. So let's come forward, walking our knees, just so that we can come over to our sit bones and come all the way down to lay. Now, a very important piece to our practice is our Shavasana, a position to find stillness, to be exactly where we are in this moment. Connecting back with our breath, back with our body once we're done with our practice, and really allowing our bodies to absorb all of the wonderful things that we just did for it today. So take a nice deep breath, and since we are beginners here today, we will be here for about a minute or two. So feel free to close the eyes. We're trying to relax our face, our eyelids, our eyebrows. Letting go of the jaw so that the teeth are not clenching together. Keep the lips sealed. And the shoulders are relaxing, falling down into the mat. Be with your breath. If your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to your breath, thinking about your inhale and your exhale. You can slowly start to wiggle your toes, flutter open the eyes. And I love to end our practice together, connected and sealing the deal. So when you're ready, let's slowly find our way to a seated position. You can either rock up or roll onto your side. Sitting nice and tall, just like we started. And then let's go ahead all together. Inhale the arms high. Palms come together. Exhale, bring it down to the heart center. And one more time to seal the deal. Inhale. Really mean it. Bring it together. Exhale, hands to heart. And let's do it together. Give yourself a bow. Thank yourself for showing up to your mat today. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.